Welcome back to another video. My name is Gordon Frayne, and today we are looking at the fact that Bitcoin has just blasted past the $60,000 mark. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to drop a thumbs up on the video below. Make sure you hit that bell notification icon and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all the latest content in the Bitcoin and crypto space. We're dropping multiple videos every single week, so you're going to want to stay updated. So smash that subscribe button. We are on the road to our first 1,000 followers, and it would mean so much if you hit the subscribe button. So, as we mentioned, today is going to be a quick dive into the fact that Bitcoin has now smashed past the $60,000 mark. As of right now, we are sitting at a price per Bitcoin of $61,504. The interesting thing to note here is there is a little bit of resistance around this level on the weekly chart. So we can see all the way back in April of 2021 here, March, April time, when we originally first hit that $60,000 mark. The $60,000 to $61,000 range kind of acted as a little bit of resistance on the weekly chart. We have actually gotten up as high as 63,000 a couple hours ago, so we are kind of in this range between 60 and 63,000 as of this morning on February 28th, 2024. So just 14 days ago, we made another video on this channel when Bitcoin smashed past the $50,000 mark, and we made the point here, and this information was curated by the Invest Answers YouTube channel, but we were using it to illustrate the fact that on multiple previous occasions when Bitcoin had hit the $50,000 mark within this kind of range of about 6 to 16 days after Bitcoin hit the $50,000 mark, it got to the $60,000 mark pretty quickly thereafter. And we were making the point that we could very much see a $60,000 Bitcoin within 16 days of Bitcoin blasting past the $50,000 mark. So you can go back and check that video on the channel from 14 days ago. But lo and behold, we did see Bitcoin today, just 14 days after it hit $50,000, we have seen it smash past the $60,000 mark. So very interesting to see that these numbers and this data analysis followed a similar trend to what happened in the past in 2021. We saw Bitcoin hit the $50,000 mark on the 7th of March 21, and then within 6 days we were at 61,000. Similarly, on the 5th of October in 2021, we saw Bitcoin hit a high of over 50,000 again, and once again within 16 days it was up over the $60,000 mark, getting as high as 66,000. So we have seen the same thing effectively play out here. If we change this to the daily chart, we were talking about Bitcoin as it breached the $50,000 mark on the 14th of February, just 14 days later on February 28th, this morning, we had Bitcoin smashing past the $60,000 mark. So obviously there is a lot of positive sentiment around Bitcoin right now. The recent approval of the ETFs on January 10th has given a lot of momentum to the market as we approach the Bitcoin halving in April of this year, only about 50 to 60 days away at this point. We did a separate update on all of the ETF movement over the past month yesterday on the channel. You can check that out. But it is very clear that the amount of Bitcoin that is being bought up by the ETFs is having a positive influence on price action. Those ETFs are accumulating just under 10,000 Bitcoin every single day between the 9 new US spot Bitcoin ETFs. And just as a reminder, there are only 900 Bitcoin entering circulation, 9 new Bitcoin every single day, while they are accumulating more than 10,000, just under 10,000 Bitcoin per day. That number of Bitcoin coming into circulation is going to drop in half again to around 450 Bitcoin per day by the time we hit the halving in about 50 days. And, you know, this price action is starting to go upwards as a result of course, the ETF movement and action. But, you know, it's a lot of people were saying that we may not see all-time highs for Bitcoin before the halving, but we still have 50 days to go. And Bitcoin would only need to move from this price to about 69,000 to be clearing and hitting new all-time highs before the halving. Can that happen? We don't know, but it is very, very possible based on the price action we've seen in the past. In the past few weeks, we've gone from prices of just above $40,000 at the end of January to above $60,000 as of today at the end of February. So, of course, there does seem to be a little bit of resistance in this 60 to 61 2K area, but if we breach that and close above it, then new all-time highs above 69,000 could be very possible before the halving in 50 days' time. So that is the update. Of course, it's just a very quick video to talk about the fact that we have smashed past that $60,000 threshold. The outlook for whether Bitcoin can hit those new all-time highs remains to be seen, but amazing price action to be seeing Bitcoin hitting above $60,000 with still plenty of time to go before the upcoming halving event. As always, if you enjoy these videos, please make sure to drop a thumbs up on it below if you like the content. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. As I said, we are on the road to our first 1,000 followers. It would mean the world if you were able to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so you can get notified when we drop multiple videos every single week, so you can stay up to date and hit your crypto goals. As always, we will catch you in the next one.